All right. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to One Person Big Difference Team Call. Excited to have you on here tonight. Like I said before we started the recording, I can't believe that we're already into September and we're less than 30 days away from San Antonio. Michelle and I, we went to our very first event 2 weeks after we started in LifeVantage in 2011. And I can tell you that decision completely changed our life. And I don't think it would honestly be the same, and we wouldn't have the same relationships that we have with a lot of the upline if we weren't at that event. It's such a special place to be able to gather and be around like-minded people who see things like you see it, right? We get no's a lot when we're sharing this information. So to be around and fuel up with the type of people that we have in our organization and in the company, just get super excited to have those opportunities. There's only 2 times a year now that we get together live. The new cadence, if you're not aware of it yet, is going to be 2 virtual events, one at the beginning of the year, one in the middle of the year. And then in the spring and the fall, that's when they're doing the live events. So can't wait to see you all hopefully in San Antonio. This month, you guys, we have so many things going on. Let's see, Michelle, are you on now?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. You wanted me to play that video. So if you want to talk for a second, I can grab that.
Perfect. Sorry, guys. We just got done doing Team Hearts call. So we're like, going to the next one. But can I just also say in regards to the event tonight, you guys, you're going to hear it. You've probably already heard it from me. You're going to hear it again 10,000 times. But Sean and I were literally the definition of people with no time. I was very sick. Our 2 little girls, a lady living with us from Spain, and I see Troy and Shauna's pictures right below my picture on my screen. Troy will very well remember the mortgage meltdown. We had to literally induce my daughter, Elise, labor around that time. And it's just like, because the mortgage meltdown, our company was going to be shutting down. We never thought that would happen. I thought I'd be retiring doing it. So when you're going through those things, when you've got your health, you don't know how much longer you're going to live. You've got your kids, you got a lady living with you. And when you don't know when money is going to be coming in, if it will, I was like, I was 100% commission. So when that's gone and you've got things to do, it was scary. So for us to think of having to go buy a ticket to a convention, to pay for airfare, to, all of those things, you guys, it was a lot. But Carrie Williams said, it will cut 6 to 12 months off your learning curve. And this was like a million times she had told us, to go. That's all I heard in my head then that said, I have to go. Because my heart was, oh my gosh, I got to help people. Oh my gosh, I got to help people. If I can learn that much faster, I just have to go. I didn't know there was a true business. We didn't have an earnings statement. We didn't know how to make money. That wasn't in my mindset at all. I just wanted to help people faster. And so I was like, okay, we got to go. We got to just figure it out. And intuitively, it just felt right. And it was a huge risk. And we literally knew nobody except for when we quickly met Carrie and Maria at our first meeting. We literally knew nobody. So did you get it, honey? So all we're saying is, if you're not enrolled yet to go, go. Figure it out. We'll help you. We'll help get you customers. We'll help get you consultants to get it paid for. We'll help just figure it out. Just message me and let's have a heart-to-heart conversation, because I know finances are hard and I know they can be stressful, and I care about people's finances so much. And so I want to help you. Sometimes it's time with kids events and things, but also don't take away the gift. The leaders and I were talking earlier today. If you're talking to somebody new and they get enrolled and, or they just want to look at it, don't take away the gift to them by encouraging all of this to the last second as well, because we weren't going to go. But if Carrie wouldn't have been like, you got to go, it'll cut 6 to 12 months off your learning curve, we wouldn't probably be here like this at all. And so make sure that those people don't prejudge oh my gosh, it's less than 2 weeks away, or it's a week away. They won't be able to, that's a lot to ask of somebody. I mean, thankfully, corporate's giving them 3 nights stay at a hotel room. That's insane. But just know that by you sharing it and being convicted and leading them, people want to be led. You're right. And you can get any of us on the phone with them or in a text that you might be the reason that everything changes for them too. So just keep that in your mind. That's my heart to you. I want to play this to you tonight to get you in the mindset of LifeVantage as a business and the gift we have here. This is just a taste.
The world is changing faster than ever. What used to take decades is now taking years or even months.
What you see right now is the illusion that people have had for many decades about the workplace being this secure place to work the rest of your life.
For the first time in the history of our nation, our children will not do as well as us.
We've seen our friends get laid off. We've been laid off. We've had our pay cut.
People are overworked and underpaid. They seem to have less time and less freedom. They live under constant pressure.
This is going to be forced. And so even if your employer loves you, they may have to cut you. There's something wrong that on Monday morning, the heart attack rate increases by 35%.
Technology is accelerating, job security is declining. It just doesn't seem like the old models of making a living are as reliable as they used to be.
Every aspect of our lives, there's a better way out there, but we're still doing it the old way.
We live in the greatest country on the planet, and there are a lot of people sitting around complaining and being cynical.
Like everyone's whining about this old model, and I'm like, why don't you leave it? Look at all this over here. Look at all this opportunity.
Since so much of our lives revolve around our work and the way we make our living, many people are thinking there just has to be a better way.
The biggest challenge facing our world today is not making money, is what are we going to do with all the displaced, unemployed people?
People are afraid that they're going to make the wrong decision. People are afraid of the unknown. People are afraid that maybe I don't have the skills.
Hey, sports fans. Industrial age is over. It's dead. It's dying. That's why going to school to get a job is an obsolete idea. A steady paycheck is an industrial age idea.
Now we'll see if Sean's able to stop this. Like the other week. Whoa, honey, you did it. That's so good. Good job, Chapo. Okay, if you've never heard of that, it's called The Rise of the Entrepreneur. And Eric Worre got with the biggest minds. I don't know if you recognized any of those people in there, but those are some of the biggest minds in business in the world. And his video, I have some actual DVDs and I've given a ton of them away. And now it's like, well, people don't really do DVDs so much anymore. So what's great is you can go to YouTube and type in Rise of the Entrepreneur, Eric Worre, and you will see the whole thing. It's about an hour. And yes, it's been a while since I've watched the whole thing again, and I'm doing it again because it was so good. I would say make that your homework tonight. Make that your homework tonight before you go to bed instead of your other Netflix show or anything else that you might be doing. Like, just get grounded in the opportunity that we have our hands on here. This business is a true business. LifeVantage network marketing is real. Our products, I don't know how they can get better. Somehow they keep giving us these unbelievable things that just keep coming at us. And it's just like, what in the world, right? This community, can this community get any better, right? It attracts the most incredible people. I mean, the opportunity is crazy. Sean and I had a one-on-one today with Steve Fife, and we were talking about who's our CEO. If any of you are newer and don't know, welcome, by the way. And we're just like, wow, we are so blessed. And if we can get grounded into our mindset and get so bulletproof that we are so strong with this profession and what we have here at LifeVantage, again, with these products, you are going to be unstoppable. People just need guidance and need to be led and shown. And sometimes it's a little bit here and a little bit there, some little nuggets that you give them. Because remember, you're awakening things. Sean and I we were like, oh, network marketing? At first, we're like, oh, I don't know if I'd want to do anything like that. But then we kept opening our minds. We were getting more and more educated. And now, if anybody ever asks me about network marketing, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the greatest, most beautiful profession in the world, in my opinion. When people are lifting each other up and lifting each other up and lifting each other up, and how can I help you, coupled with what we've got as far as products here and transparency, it is so unbelievable. And I am so good at squirrel moments. I see Sean Poe saying, does anybody want to know an LTO secret? OMG. Go for it, baby.
I was screaming into the mic and I'm on mute. We have to tell them before corporate says we can't, because right now they didn't tell us we can't. So we might as well tell them. So if you are at Global Convention, you will be the first to see the return of some people's favorite ever Axio flavor, and also a new one. So again, corporate didn't tell me I can't, so I'm telling you guys tonight, Green Apple is the name of one of the LTO Axios. The former name, and it's the exact same, is Candied Apple. So Candied Apple will be back under the new name Green Apple for some reason. So that's super excited. And then there will be a new flavor that nobody's ever tried, Orchard Pear. So I am absolutely ecstatic that I saw somebody else talking about it today, because then I said, we get to talk about it. So if you are at convention, you definitely will be able to buy that. One of the first people. I have no idea when it's going to be online. For those of you that are wanting to order it, that will not be in San Antonio, but look for that coming in less than 30 days and stock up on that Green Apple, because I know a lot of you out there.
For the Apple, there are people that would literally pay hundreds of dollars right now to get a 30 pack. I see Mary Dippold like, yep. I know Rachel Picard loves to put some cinnamon in it and make it warm. I had a hot, and I have Shauna right below on my screen too, so I'm thinking of this. We're getting into the fall season, so if anybody lives in cooler areas, I've already made myself a hot daily wellness, the ginger one, with a half a stick of red raspberry. So good. Barb too. Anyway, little tips and tricks.
Yeah, I've, as Amy said, I've been hammering these guys for Candied Apple or Green Apple to come back for a long time. And I knew that it takes 4 or 5 months for them to get inventory in stock. So I started in January of this year hammering them for that product to come back for us. So super excited. Can't wait for all of you that haven't tried it to get to try that one.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, honey, why don't
I'm all distracted now. I had a bunch of other notes written down and I just got excited about Axio.
Okay, go. Why don't you run through? So who here knows about the most insane promotions? You guys, I'm literally just mind blown, to be honest, because we've never seen so much value like this given away. So Sean, can you go through them one more time and then put into the chat any questions that you guys have? We want to leave here tonight with 100% clarity, right? Clarity is power on these promotions, especially with these pack promotions and the free collagen. And then in Canada, they get free Axio, which is so great. So if you can do that, honey, then we'll go into the more.
Yeah, you guys, and we went over a lot of this in detail last week. So this is just going to be pretty high level, but I can't emphasize enough. We have never, ever seen the company stack so many promos on top of each other, especially if it's a new distributor coming into the business. getting AM and PM for free, getting the 20 collagen for free. If you're coming in on the Biz Pack before the 15th, you can get 3 nights hotel. It just goes on and on and on. And the one thing that I would ask you is, how many people do you want out being a voice for your business? Because with the company putting in those extra 20 collagen into any pack, as long as you're on subscription next month, that's 20 people you can get to try and taste our collagen. And I promise you, if you share this with 20 people, share some before and afters, you're going to get some customers. It's guaranteed you're going to get it. And so not only can we get this into the hands of our new consultants, every single consultant in LifeVantage right now can take advantage of it as well, right? You can get on, Canada's a little bit different promo, but you have a promo as well. But you can get any one of these deals. And so what I would look at doing is, on the Biz Pack, the business pack, you're getting $1,800 worth of product that you're probably already utilizing, right? And so you're getting a huge discount on that product. And then you're having the opportunity for yourself to get 20 count of collagen into other people's hands as well as a bonus from the company. So as an existing consultant, you do have to call into customer service. They should all be up to speed right now that every single consultant can order this. So if you have any kind of feedback at all that says, I can't do this, let Michelle and I know, and we will help get that resolved ASAP. But again, I'm just floored at how excited that they've been over the past year for collagen, that Steve opened this up as a last second bonus for us this month. So I mean, that's the biggest thing for me, you guys, is we don't see these opportunities pop up very often. So take advantage of it. And especially with your database of people that you've been in communication with, let's say the last 2, 3, 4 months, how many of those people are really maybes that with the added deals that corporate's thrown in there might be a yes, even if they can't take advantage of the hotel? Just with the free collagen, the free AM and PM, and then an additional $1,800 worth of product in there on the business pack, that might be enough for them to get off the fence. And then I would think through my best customers. You probably have a lot of customers that are absolutely in love with our products, and they might want to make that transition. And this might be the dangling carrot that helps them make that decision that I no longer want to just integrate the products in my health strategy. I want to share this and be a voice. And I love when I heard Tyler Daniels say that a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure if I've heard anybody else say that, but I love what he stated when he said, these products just need more voices. And that's what we are. We're the voice of the product. So I think we just lock arms. We blow this up for the rest of 2023. I would imagine there's going to be some stuff that's announced at convention as well. That's just going to further escalate our bonuses that we have to help share this with other people. But I'm excited on what's on the table right now and what we can do and how we can help transform people's lives as we head into the fall, into the winter, those stressful months for some people that are seriously begging for something in their life, praying for something in their life to change this year. And a lot of the times, if we let the fear get in the way of us, they would have no idea that we might possibly have the solution. And we might not have the perfect solution for that person, but it's your obligation, in our opinion, to share the gifts that we have and educate them so that they can make what decision is best for them. Give them the opportunity to make that decision for them.
Amen, honey. It's just so big. We were just on Team Heart's call, and it's just like, do we really know? Do you really know what you have your hands on here? Right? I mean, it's just like, it just gave me chills as I'm just speaking. And if we really, really know what we have our hands on, We have got to, it's a personal thing. This is my opinion, and I'm saying it to myself, step it up even more. And with this promotion and with it ending on the 15th for the hotel rooms to get that locked in, I'm just like, how many messages tonight can you send out? It doesn't need to be long. Oh my gosh, did you see? Oh my gosh, this is so incredible. Oh my gosh, I thought about you because, wow, you know, this is happening. Short, sweet. Did you see? Have you heard? Have you heard the news? Eric Worre always says, have you heard the news? You've got to know about this. You know, X amount of savings. We can help if anybody needs little things. Text, you know, go through, like Sean was saying, go through all the customers that you have. Go through, you know, if you haven't made a list recently, go through your memory jogger. We have memory joggers out there. If you need help, just message us. We'll be like, like remake the list. Go through your phone. Go through your A's tonight. Go through your B's tonight. And just text. Voice is always better because they can hear your energy. They can hear your passion. They can hear all of that. And then we were saying in the other call too, who here uses the customer group a lot? Put a 1 in the chat if you use it a lot. If you use it a lot, amazing. If you're not using it a lot, tonight's the night to change it. It is so amazing. Add people in there. Don't go crazy because you don't want to, like, you know, Facebook to be like, oh, they're spamming people. Let them know. I'm going to add you to this group. You've got to be in here. You know, go to the people that, you know, maybe you've already talked to, be like, I'm adding you in here because I thought about you and I want to tag you on this story that is specific to you. You've got to see this. Let your leaders know that you added people into the customer group right after you add them so that they can approve them. They'll do it. Then they'll tell you they're approved. And then you go back to the person right away and you say, oh my gosh, click the button to say join. I'm tagging you right now. You've got to see this. Just get this going. Just get it going. Just get it going. If it's been a while since you've got some people in there, go re-tag them. Oh my gosh, I just saw this and I thought about you. Oh my goodness gracious, this. I was talking to a friend today who's like, whoa, I saw that you can get free. How do I do that? And I said, well, here's the deal. You know, I know you're already passionate. You've told me about some other people that you've thought about for collagen or Axio because her son really needed Axio. I said, this is like probably the perfect time for you, to be honest, to upgrade, to be a consultant, because you get all that free AM, PM. You're going to get all this free collagen. You need to have your subscription next month, which you already have. So it's just like starting those conversations and just getting the flow going. So write down tonight or into the chat, say, I'm going to go to customer group. You don't have to write all that, but say how many people you're going to tag tonight or add in there tonight. What is your personal goal tonight? Let's see it in the chat. What is your goal to tag in there? So there's this thing called, if you haven't heard of it while you're putting the numbers there, called ATM. And we'll do a call sometime that just speaks about this. Add, tag, message is what that stands for. So you add them in there, you let the team know that they're in there, they get approved, you tag them, the @, their name, then they're tagged in a specific post, and then you message them right in there. You'd be like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness gracious, Cody, I've got you added in, check this out. So amazing, right? Positive, high energy, good stuff, but that's you. And then you can take it into Messenger as well and say, I'm so excited. I just got you added in. You've got to read this story. I couldn't stop thinking about you. And if you want at that point, that's a great time to add in, you know, I'm seeing Tanya right next to me right now. Tanya, this is my friend Cody. Oh my gosh, he just saw your story. And it's always nice to hear from the person that's there, you know, here you are. And it can be short and simple, just like that. And it just makes another personal connection. It's that third party. But then when those conversations start happening, you can let them know, right? This business stuff is happening. It's going on. It's just a flow of conversation. Nobody wants to have like weird stuff. So just go in there. I see some numbers. Who else? There's 66 of us right here. How many people? Go ahead, Annie.
I was just going to say, and think of it like this, the more conversations you start now, the easier it's going to be in October let's say hypothetically, there's a product launch that happens in October, just hypothetically. Might happen, might not, there might be a new product coming out. But the more conversations that you start now, the easier it is to follow up with those people and not make it awkward when that new product potentially launches in October. And if I was you and you needed one more reason to get there, is you would get your hands on that product first. If you didn't get the 3-in-1 last month, I think it was August that they get the product this month. You're going to start to see that product being shipped out, I would guess, in the next week or two, and people experiencing and seeing what it does. And you can get your hands on it first, especially if you're not there live. I would also look at, if there is a product being launched, that you have somebody that will bring some home for you, because we're not quite sure when it's going to actually ship out yet for people that are not live in attendance. So utilize these things to have that consistency now, to make October that much easier for you guys when you want to share from the rooftops and you know exactly what's coming out.
Amen. Anybody have questions? Seriously, tonight, make it a goal before you go to bed. My goal was always 2 a day, every day. If you can do more than that, you're going to go faster. So if you can have 2 people that you can get added in there, you can tag them, you can message them before you go to bed tonight. Think of how amazing that would be. And then you get another 2 tomorrow, then another 2 the next day, and then another 2 the next day, or through text. If you want to go bigger, go 4, go 6, go 10. I would go crazy. This promotion is cuckoo. So go big on that and just reach out and ask for help. Did we talk about Axio watermelon mint being 30% off?
No, and we need to talk about the body care that's going to end this month as well too.
Okay, perfect. So yum, yum, yum. Watermelon mint, 30% off as of today. So yummy. So how it's not going to show up, I don't believe, like right there when you see it, but once you get to the end, when you're checking out the 30% off. And apologize, Canada, I haven't had a single second to look at all the other things. If there's anything else going on in that area for you guys. And then Sean, do you want to also mention the body care?
Yeah, so as you guys have been aware of the last couple months, they've been slowly extinguishing the flame on some of the body care. So this month, there's 3 products that won't be sold after the 30th, and that's the body rub. There's currently 2,400 of them. Body lotion, 2,200 of them, and body butter, 2,400. So as soon as they're gone, but they will not be sold in October at all. So if any of those 3 are your favorites, or I guess 4 with watermelon mint, get your hands on them now, because with the auto ships, they might not last through the end of the month. So I wouldn't take that chance if that's one of your favorites. And I promise you, there was a question earlier on about lemonade. I am working as hard as I can to get you guys lemonade back in your hands, because that's my favorite Axio flavor. That one won't be, though, anytime real soon. We got to get through these next few months first.
Sean, you were streaming this on your
I know.
page.
Yeah, that's the second time I messed up streaming today. So it is what it is. I'm recording so I can repost.
How far into the meeting did you take it off?
50 minutes or 7:50, 20 minutes.
OMG. Okay, well, we're at.
If I can do this business, anybody can.
Yeah, this is so true. Ditto. Okay, we could talk all night long, but you guys get rooted in how many you want to do. Get registered for convention, please, for yourself. Literally, this is for you. And we are working on a party or something for Saturday. And there's going to be so many cool things going on the entire week. There's going to be a doctor's meeting that's always earth-shattering, incredible value. So we just love you all to pieces. Maria Williams is here. She's actually out with Angela Wasman right now, doing a one-on-one with a guest, and then she'll be back home here. So if anybody has any guests that they would like to put in front of Maria, if she has time and is able to Zoom, that is a potential. Reach out to me. And if you're here in Sioux Falls and want to get Maria in front of a guest, text me. And I want to say thanks to Gail Mitchell for helping manage her calendar. She is an angel. So tomorrow